St. Armands Circle hasn't been sold. Not quite yet.
Yeah.
Let me explain more. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick, part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. My guest today is Mr. Steve Reed. Steve, welcome.
How you doing?
Glad to have you. Steve is the owner and publisher of Longboat Key News and Sarasota City News. The Circle's not for sale, but part of it might be.
Mike, this is one of the most transformative issues really facing Lido Key and Sarasota. It can't be underestimated, even though it seems like a strange zoning issue. Let me explain quickly the nutshell, and then I'll give you the update of what exactly is going on now.
Sounds fair.
What you have is we're standing at the Fillmore parking lot in St. Armands Circle.
Been here
before, publicly owned.
So this is big.
It's a big deal.
Okay.
This is like a 3.2, 3 acre parking lot behind Alvin's on St. Armands Circle, publicly owned. Gavin Mishad and a group of investors who owns the daiquiri deck and sits on the BID has two different sort of proposals going.
Mm-hmm.
One is the BID wants
Let's
to
explain what the BID is.
Business Improvement District. They're the people who either own property here, represent the merchants, and the commercial interests of the circle.
Okay.
They would like to increase the value of some of the underlying real estate and have the right to add additional height. They want to go to 45 feet over FEMA, which is really 56 feet, and then allow a 3-foot parafoot wall, so up to 59-foot heights on the entire circle, the entire commercial district, doubling the height almost in some areas.
Okay.
Big change.
Yep, absolutely.
Also, they want to have an amendment, a zoning amendment to allow hotels and residential, which was specifically disallowed because residents didn't want tourists
That's
in their
why
neighborhood.
we're back at this parking lot.
That's why we're here.
This is the area that they're trying to get.
That's part B. So, meanwhile, Gavin, this empty parking lot, they feel may be able to be freed up because they built the parking garage.
Right.
So he went to the city and said, do you have an interest in selling it? We could put a hotel here and a Morton's Market. And the commission was like, we kind of like this idea. And why don't you feel it out with residents? Residents sort of had mixed reactions. And very quickly last week, the commission went ahead and decided, you know what? We want to sell the parking lot and we want to hear proposals for the purchase and development in the next 90 days from anyone who's interested.
So instead of just moving forward with the proposal we've talked about in a couple other videos, they're going to be asking other people to submit proposals for this parcel.
They are asking, not a competitive bid though. It just could be a project they like that they feel serves best. There's a lot of ways they could go about it. This is pretty much the fastest method to give an approval to someone.
Some kind of change is probably going to happen. Is that fair?
I think some change is going to happen and it'll sell unless the residents really decide they don't want it and come out in mass, which we saw happen with the Lido Beach Pavilion
I've talked
2 years ago.
You know, we're a big sponsor of Ladies' Night here at St. Armands. It's once a month on third Thursday. So I've talked to some of the merchants that participate in that. Many of them are excited to see where this goes. The thought of maybe bringing more foot traffic to the circle excites the merchants. But like I've said in many videos, this is all about balance. I think this part of Florida has done a great job keeping balance in mind. So how will this come out? We don't know, but they are moving forward with the next step. They're soliciting proposals right now. So ultimately, something's probably going to happen with
and
this
I think
parking lot.
I think you're right. People get very excited. Everyone who doesn't like Morton's Market.
Oh,
great chocolate, coffee. People like that idea. They're wary of the height and the hotels. Those are the concerns.
So,
but
some
people
trade-offs
do like
have
the
to
Morton's
occur.
Market.
But the big news is the council's moving forward, going to take a look at some proposals. So something is liable to happen here. We need to keep everyone up to date.
Absolutely. We very likely will be back in 3 or 4 months saying, hey, here's what happened.
Okay.
It's sold.
Steve, thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks.
it.
Keep an eye on this big issue.
Yeah, thanks for watching this and the roundabout video in terms of the passion around here right now are probably the two biggest issues. We'll keep you up to date. Thanks for watching. This is all about my promise to keep the aspect of the west coast of Florida from the folks that live here, play here, and work here. Take care, everyone.
Thanks.